Space pirates are some of the most influential, most famous, and most beloved archetype in all of the space sci-fi genre. So today we're going to be taking a look at two custom-built space pirate ships that me and my daughter have built inside No Man's Sky. My name is Vault Zero. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into it. So getting right into it, I loosely designed this one kind of to be like Hondo's ship. Both of these are a little like Hondo's ship. It's supposed to be a little light freighterish. One fun thing I think that I'm doing, that I think is a really good idea for me, and it's like a role play idea that I really enjoy, is the paint that I have on the ship is very dirty, very rusted. It's the aged look, and I'm using that right now for B class and lower. Once I get up to A class, I'm gonna mix in some newer paint, and S class, it'll be like a brand new ship. I think that's a really cool idea for role playing, especially. You guys don't have to implement it, but I think it's something that's really cool, and it's really fun for me. I really enjoy it quite a bit. So, getting into the ship here, I do have four tabs on the bottom. We have two storage rooms here in the back. It's a work in progress. It's not completely finished, but I am going to turn or label all my storage bins. Like this one, you'll see is labeled illegal cargo. I'm trying to label them all that kind of way, but label them in a way where I can still kind of remember which one is which has which stored in it. It just adds more immersion to the role playing, for me at least. And then getting into here, we have our Geknip, which we normally sell for a pretty high markup of about 157%. Any system where it's considered illegal, which is, all of them outside of the pirate controlled. We have our weapon system on the wall, as well as our health station. Over here, I say is my daughter's room. It's my daughter's favorite place to hang out on the ship. We have her kitchen, her rug, her desk, her TV where she likes to look out in space while we're flying, as well as her bed and locker. Really well designed. I think, in my personal opinion, this is my second iteration of the ship. I actually had a little bit smaller ship set up originally, and I kind of restructured it here recently. I think this is a better product. This is my wife's room and I. We have, the double bed. We got our windows, same sort of setup. We got the rug. We got my computer, and that is about it for our room. Just kind of the bare essentials. Moving on upstairs, we do have some more like the command consoles and things like that. We have the mission terminal, which I think is a huge touch. Guys, I am super excited for the upcoming content in terms of ship pieces and everything. I've seen the Infraknife weapon model as well as the Cyclone ballista model. If you guys haven't seen those, I definitely recommend checking out Captain Steve's newest video on YouTube. Absolute banger, shows upcoming ship parts. They look great. But now we're going to move on to my favorite component on this ship. It's little, but it's something I like and enjoy a lot. It is this secret smuggling container that I have on the bottom of the ship, completely hidden. I've thought about originally moving my shield generators that are on the side to that spot instead and having two cargo containers on each side. But I was like, this kind of fits the aesthetic better of having just one hidden under the ship and hidden away from enemies and sentinels. We're going to jump into showing you guys my daughter's ship that she snapped together, and it's definitely more based on the Tribune. I really like it a lot. I was surprised that she was able to put it together the way that she was. But before we jump into that, I just wanted to get you guys a look at the ship in motion and flight. I do really like the engines. I think I've tried the bigger engines. I used to have more of a traditional light freighter, four engines on the back look. But I kind of scrapped that idea in lieu of the more maneuverable, kind of lightweight engines. You guys let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. And I like to take any suggestions or tips or anything, especially when it comes to interior decoration. I definitely still think I can improve there. I've seen a lot of the other ship designs, and it makes me feel like I'm a little kid playing with blocks of the way my designs look. I know this is kind of blocky looking. But for me personally, I think one of the things that I enjoy most about the ship is just kind of like the realism of it. I think it's one thing I enjoyed about Starfield's shipbuilder as well as the realism. But moving on from there, we're going to take a look at, this is my little girl's character, and this is her ship that it took her about, I want to say 20, 30 minutes to slap together. I helped her a little bit with the paneling. I showed her where the essential pieces would go, such as the turrets and shield generators and all, and the reactor and whatnot. I showed her the basics, showed her how I did mine, and then she snapped this together pretty quick. And this is, as you can see, and if you will look up the Tribune from Star Wars, Hondo Anaka's ship, definitely you can see the inspiration. I like it quite a bit. The only thing that I don't like, and I'll say the same thing about ships I see online, is they look really, really cool from the outside, but the interior is just, there's not a lot of room to work with, decoration-wise, and maybe for some people that's fine. She's not really, she likes to decorate, but she hasn't really got a good handle on how to decorate yet, especially interiors. So, as you can see, there's some plants she put down. She put this little window here. She put our beds for all four of us in the family. I thought that was really cute. And then, yeah, as you can see, there's not a whole lot going on. I like this window. I like the ambassador style. I hadn't really messed around with the ambassador style myself. Not a whole lot going on internally. There's just not a whole lot of room. But, definitely, it looks pretty sleek from the outside. And I like what she's got going on here. Yeah, for a 7-year-old to design it, I think it looks pretty good. She got her little kitchen in here. I'm sure she'll add more on here. I'll definitely do an update video to kind of show you guys how her ship comes along in the future. I don't see myself making a whole lot of changes to mine, except for like weapon changes and shield changes and shield generators and things like that. Show you hers in flight. I definitely like how the engines look from the outside of her ship. It's a little wider than I normally like for my ships, but hey, I think it looks cool, and she really enjoys flying. I think it's fun to play multiplayer with her. I to see her flying, just doing flips in the air. And she wanted the phase beam on there. I don't have it on mine yet, but that's one thing she insisted of. She wanted the laser on her ship. But yeah, like I said, just like with my ship, you guys let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Any suggestions you have for interior decoration. And I'm going to close this out with a clip. I wish I had gotten the sound bites from me and her playing. This was me and her teaching her how to fly. She accidentally fell into my ship and she was trying to figure out how to get back in. And here, and you'll see in just a minute, she actually manages to get back in, and to my surprise. And then she kind of turns the tables on me. I was laughing at her, and she's laughing at me. I should have never left the ship, to be honest with you. But I'll let you guys see how that plays out. But like I said, I'm coming back with more and more No Man's Sky content. I'm really trying to get on a consistent schedule for you guys. I really enjoy making content. The Corvette update is by far my favorite update they've ever added to No Man's Sky. Something I never thought they would build. Or add, I mean. But guys, that's all I have for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you were entertained, or if you liked the video, make sure you smash that like button. And if you love No Man's Sky content, there's going to be plenty of it on the channel. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my content. Thank you guys so much.